So hey everybody, I'm back. I basically had a lot of story to cover about Kim Burrell. You know, go on Tamron and you'll see her how she talks about everything. So also, this is the part 2 of the video. It says Kim Burrell and Tamara Hall have words over gospel artist Yolanda Adams. Have you noticed or have you heard that Tamara Hall and Yolanda Adams are friends and they all from Texas? Kim Burrell's from Houston, Texas, Yolanda Adams from Houston, Texas, and also Tamara Hall. Now, this is where I come in at about this whole situation. Now, I sit there it's about how you Kim Burrell says how Yolanda Adams didn't support her. All of this is in this video, and this is what it is. I feel like when you're a journalism, you get the story. Now, you say that you invited her on this on your show because so you can hear her side of the story. And she was giving you her side of the story. Her side of the story was that you that Yolanda Adams didn't support her. Everybody was seeing one thing behind stage, but they was doing another outside. You understand what I'm saying? And I feel like when it came to her being crucified, it was a whole other story. And I'm not gonna say nothing because I got another video I'm gonna do about Ken Burrell. Ken Burrell have said some things, some controversial things that probably it has came back to bite her. But at the end of the day, nobody doesn't deserve to be dragged. You know, you say things behind closed doors and you say things behind the scenes, but you're not seeing them up front. And like I said in my first in part 1 of this video, this is what I said, y'all. And I want y'all to listen to me very closely. This is what I said. I sit there and I told y'all, I said, it's out there that word that Yolanda Adams, a lot of people doesn't fool with Yolanda Adams because the way she's are. And I do believe that. I really do. So, need to just sit there and see of the things that you're acting in the way you acting towards me. And then, okay, I feel like that the only reason why Tamara Hall invited Kim Burrell on her show. Now I'm not taking up for Kim Burrell because I don't know her like that. And that's number one. And then number two, I don't follow her like that. You know, I don't listen to her. Now I do know, like, it's some people I do know you can't take away from her talent because from what I understand, she have this wonderful, beautiful voice and this beautiful range. And for what I also know was Whitney Houston was a congregation of her church. And I'm gonna just get to that. Hold on, I'm gonna get to that. I told y'all I was gonna get to that, didn't I? Didn't I tell y'all I'm gonna get to it? So listen, this is where I come in at with this situation here. So you say things behind the scenes. Now, this is what Kim Burrell said. She could have just came to her is, I'm not gonna be able to support you. I ain't gonna be able to support nothing that you say, because of it can hurt my career. But you did not say that. You went on to say different sort of kind of things. You didn't give her a call or nothing. And that's why I say it comes for like, see, Kim Burrell is so real, and that's probably why I feel like she's so real from what I'm looking in at. Now, I'm not saying that she haven't said no things to hurt people. I'm not saying that she's not she's perfect. I'm saying because she's not. I'm saying she have said some controversial things about the LGBT community, and I will get into that. But before I get into it, I have to watch it so I can let y'all know how I feel about it. Okay, that's another story. So Kim Burrell say she didn't call her and she didn't support her. Yolanda Adams did not support her. And then everybody was saying Kim Burrell was just dropping names and trying to blast. And then Tamron Hall stopped her in her tracks and shut her up. Now, what you did was you asked this woman on your show. This is what you did. You asked this woman on your show to tell her side. Then on top of that, after she tell her side, I feel like you baited her in because you knew what she was going to say. And you know really don't like other YouTubers say, don't nobody really knows who Tamara Hall really is. Because don't nobody really watch her show like that. She really not all that popular like The View, The Real Was, or like Sherry Shepherd is, or like Jennifer Hudson is. Because don't nobody know who you are. You came and brought this woman on your show so you can get uh viral and controversy where your show could get ratings. You didn't invite this woman really on your show to tell her side of the story. Because I tell you this, if you invited this woman on your show to tell her side of the story, you would allow her to tell her side of the story. And what she told you was the truth. When you asked her, now y'all, I listened to it. I went back and back and back and forth. I kept going back because I kept saying, what is I'm missing? I'm missing something. Other people had was, you know, following the thing too. But the woman went back. I kept going back to see what she was saying. And what she was saying when the lady asked her, Tamara Hall asked her, are you all right? And this, watch this. This is what Kim Burrell said. Kim Burrell said, all right, like as in now, or all right as in what I said about my words. And then Kim Burrell came back and say, I should have corrected my words more right, spoke more right, where people could understand where I was coming from. And this is what she said. And she went on to say this, y'all. And that's why I get mad because she went on to say, if I offended anyone, I apologize. That was what I was doing. Everybody, Joy, Claudia Joy, Funky Diva, uh, and Al then was saying that Funky Diva said it ain't nothing wrong with staying in the uh trailer park. That's not what she said, and everybody was saying that everybody say that before you don't see. I think everybody taking what she's saying the wrong way. They not taking what she's saying. What she's saying is this is what I feel like she's saying. I feel this is my opinion. I feel like she's saying because they okay. First, I'm gonna say how what they feel like she's saying, and then I'm gonna tell y'all what I feel like she's saying. First, they saying that she really saying is if you had everybody had somebody your at a younger age, your name on a light bill at one point, or this or that at one point. That I don't feel like she's saying it. I feel like in so many words, she's not making a point, but just trying to say in every sense, everybody has been down that road. You know, she's not saying it's anything to wrong with staying in a trailer park. She's not calling nobody out or saying they're ugly. And see, that's why I can sit there and say this. My mama had raised us like this. Ugly can mean a definition of a lot of words. It can mean you have an ugly attitude. She said, nobody's in here ugly to me. Everybody's in here beautiful. I seen when she said that on a pulpit. And then Tamla Man came and said something in her defense and said she didn't word her words right. I will say that. But we all make mistakes. And she's still a human being. But that's what's wrong with us in the gospel. Man, they lit this woman up and they lighting this woman up out here in these church streets. And but you call yourself a child of God. No, no. That's not what you do. They talking about how she get on the pulpit and she joking, acting making funny jokes. There's a lot of preachers get on the pulpit at making funny jokes and acting funny. So what makes her so different? Oh, because she's a gospel singer. Oh, because she's a woman of God. And she's still a woman of God. And I don't really see, I'm trying to see what was the problem and what is the issues about because I didn't see it. And then last night I was watching something. They was making fun of her when she had her glass because they talk. It's a controversy about her glasses. I didn't really call that funny. Everything that these people are doing to this woman, I don't really call it funny. I think these people think it's okay to hurt people. I don't think it's funny. I think what it is that, and this is what I'm gonna say. I'm gonna say this. I think what she was saying was she didn't mention no names, but I think what she was saying, she thought Yolanda Adams was her friend, but she come to realize Yolanda Adams wasn't her friend because Yolanda Adams didn't support her. That's what I think. Now y'all comment down below and tell me what do y'all think. Marcus.